There. Can you guys hear me? I had to change some things. I'm doing pretty good. You guys are all tuning in. I had to switch some things around. I tried to do the StreamYard thing. I was going to have a guest, but that was my first time playing around with it, and you can't host it. You cannot host it via a mobile device. So tomorrow I might go computer shopping so I can do. I'm hoping to do some live when I do the Monday live streams. I'm hoping to do a live stream with a guest. So I need to set that up. So Monday Night Football, you can have that playing in the background. We can watch it. Heck, I can probably get it going on my tablet next to me here. So, alrighty, yeah, I was honestly I'm a little not really prepared because you guys are pretty much just going to run the show. Because I was hoping to have my guest Michael on, so probably next Monday. I gotta go shopping for I'll probably buy a new iMac or something tomorrow, and I've been working on my room. So Jose all the way from Portugal, random Rob being random, yeah. So somebody asked what I'm drinking. This is I'm sure I'll get asked many times, but this is Monkey Shoulder, which is a blended Scotch. So, not sure if you guys are familiar with that. Havana Scotch, yes. I haven't had the, hey, Dirk signing in. I haven't had the Monkey Shoulder in a long time, so I bought a bottle of it recently. I'm checking out a link, my buddy Michael. Morning, Tuesday here in Australia. Marty, don't tell us what's going to happen. It's not Tuesday yet. I want to be surprised. I have not dabbled in the Scotch or anything. This is like the only one I've tried. So Michael just sent me a Amazon link to a killer deal on a full titanium Pro Trek. And I'll have to maybe check that out later because the link isn't really working. So I'll have to check that out later. China's taking over the world. Yes. No, that is not true. There's no way. Jack sending in the MTG. I got to show you this, though. Check this out, guys. Is that not cool or what? So my buddy Mimo hooked me up with this G-Shock display. I mean, hold on, I gotta look at that. Why do you think you dislike watches when they become too popular? I'm the same way. That is an excellent question. I think that's probably a deeper question. I don't know. I think I've done that with a lot of things in life. So it's not just watches. It could be people, it could be friends, it could be cars, it could be certain jobs, locations. I tend to do that everywhere. Like I'm not a sheeple, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna follow the herd, and I don't like to be controlled or my decisions dictated for me. So I think that's all part of being against some sort of control toward me. Like I want to control it, so that's my way of controlling it, I guess. I don't know. That makes sense to me. I don't know if it does to you. Floridian checking in. I still have your watches. I'm trying to keep up, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Cowboy Swami. At a deep level, it's ego. It could be, but I don't know what kind of ego that would be called. I think it's more of a control thing. I smell what I'm drinking long before I actually even take a sip. You have to adjust your palate and get it ready. Let's see. First sip. That's pretty good. Whew, a little warm. Yeah, Bruce's G-Shock video was awesome. Another question about what I'm drinking. I am sipping on monkey shoulder. And then to break it up a little dew of the mountains. First sip burns, yeah. I don't know if it burns. It's just, yeah, it's got a little heat to it, but it's pretty good, I guess. Gilbert checking in from Riverside. Jesse R. $5. GA21 combi. Okay, hold on. Let's find out. Let's find out. So the question is, the GA2100. I still haven't done this. I was going to do a regular video on it, and I probably still will, but I really don't have too much to talk about. So let's check it out. Let's take this, and you guys. No, I don't want to take this one off. Let's take this one off. So it can be dangerous taking the combi bracelets on and off. Some of these you can actually mess up the case. So I'm going to attempt to do it. That is a fact. Monkey shoulder does taste better than monkey. So the reason that's called monkey shoulder is something to do with the workers shoveling nonstop the coal or something. I don't know what the heck they were shoveling. And it ended up giving them, like, they had to walk like a monkey because their shoulder was all messed up or something. So they kind of called it monkey shoulder or something. I don't know, something like that. All right, so I'm trying to do this blind. This is actually not easy to do blind, but somebody told me that the combi bracelet will actually fit on the GA2100. You know what? I don't need to take both sides off. Let's not take both sides off. Let's just take one side off right now. That way, if it doesn't fit, I'm not full on committed. I'm only 50% committed. So yeah, having that quick release tab on there is much easier to get it off. So let's see here. I don't know. Let's do a little testing here. Can I get that out? Will that even fit? Okay, so that definitely fits, guys. So the tricky part is going to be getting the spring bar in there. So, but the fact that that fits like that, it is going to, like, the hard part is getting the spring bar in there, but it will go in there. I can guarantee it. So, but the textured one, I don't know if it's going to look as good versus the smooth one would actually probably work better. So let's pop the smooth one off and see what that looks like. I bet you that's going to look better. So you guys are getting a sneak preview. Yeah, the problem is, and Bruce kind of touched on it, I think, on an older video. Now, if G-Shock could only do the GA2100 in a solar, like, add some more features, put a different module in there, do the solar with a multi-band or Bluetooth, at least do Bluetooth, because that's the trend they're kind of going toward. So if they did, so yes, that looks way better. I would go with the smooth one for sure. So the smooth one is the one that comes on this gold one, which actually I think is pretty cheap right now. All right, now you guys got me kind of want to see what this feels like on combi. I don't know if I can get this on camera without being able to see. It isn't easy. I'm gonna have to grab my glasses. I'm not gonna be able to do it on camera, guys. I I gotta get a little flashlight here and see. Oh, that's in. It's actually easier to install on the GA2100. Problem is right there, you can see this. So that's with the pins in the hole. So it ends up flopping around a little bit. So that's, I don't know how you would fix that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a bigger spring bar or something. I don't know. So it's going to be a little wobbly. So that's a little bit much. I think that would bother me. I mean, there's a chance that G-Shock might actually make a combi for this. Put some tissue in it. Could just super glue that first link right in there. Just super glue it right on there. Could do that. But I'm kind of committed to just finishing the task and seeing what it looks like though. All right, so not that one. We'll do this one. Whoa, spring bar flying. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Check this out. So the spring bar, are they the same? I think the spring bar on the old combi is actually thicker. Let me try that. So you have to buy 2 really expensive watches to make a cheap watch cool. Because I don't know, I guess you can get these spring bars probably from that pack parts or whatever. Nah, it still wobbles around. All right. Alrighty, let's see, there it is. Put this guy in there. Now I'm sure the bracelet's going to be probably too long for me, but... Sorry guys, I'm not reading your comments because I'm like hyper focused on doing this. And I can't be the first guy to do this, right? Somebody else has done this before, right? I'm guessing. That's what I was wearing, by the way. And I put the bracelet on backwards, but it doesn't matter. So, yeah. On combi, it's pretty sweet. But like I said, it's going to flex here where the first link hits the case. But yeah, that's pretty dope. And I put it on backwards, but you get the idea. So yes, it fits. And I'm sure G-Shock will do some other stuff. All right, so we'll just leave that stuff because as people tune in, they're going to see a 2100 on a combi and they're going to go, wait a minute, what are you doing? So that'll be for the people checking in late. All right, I can read your comments now. How much? Hey, Rob. Oh, that's me. I'm Rob. Hey, K9. Did you find a brown scented strap for the Mr. Hanky Seiko? No, I sent that back to Mimo. I have another 5KX coming in, though. Also, wait until you get tighter one. Certina Diver still. Yeah, Gilbert, hit me up. The Certina Diver is still available. Speaking of late, Steven's checking in. You want me to scroll back on the comments? You know what? I can actually probably bring... think, yeah, so I can bring this up. And then... can I pause that? No, I can't. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I was trying to do something there and that's not going to work. Falling Titan checking in. All right, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. Stowa review. Stova, yeah, I do have one, the little inexpensive one. Getting a foot of snow tonight. Yeah, I heard the kind of that storms coming across the west side and everything like that. Gaza, blah 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 blah. Yeah, the my titanium square just shipped. I should have it Wednesday. So That's actually super exciting on my side of things. So Gilbert's asking if the fools have. Yeah, I haven't been having any problems. I think everything's good now as far as negativity. I got too focused on a little bit of negativity there for a little bit. It's okay to have a little bit of drama once in a while, right? Orca, no, I've never tried an orca. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure that the spring bar is going to change anything. I think the issue is the distance for the hole to the case. So like on these ones, it's a little bit, you can see I chewed that one up pretty good. It's a little bit tighter in. So I don't know if a spring bar is going to remedy that. I don't think so. Because you could see like if that spring bar hole was actually inboard a little bit more, then it would be tight. But I don't know. That maybe, I mean, it's secure. It's not going to come off. So maybe that's fine. And I kind of need to flip it around, I guess, because I screwed up when I put the bracelet on and put it on upside down for the clasp. That's going to drive me nuts. It's definitely a lot easier with the spring bar holes not being so far inboard to install it. But now G-Shock just needs to make a combi bracelet that'll fit it better, maybe? I don't know. So sorry, I'm like focusing again, guys, and dropping things. And you guys, this is not even in frame. I'll try to do a video at some point. I keep saying I'm going to try to do video, but then like I never have time to do it. So yeah, I got the Bell and Ross on right now. Yeah. All right. So now it's. Let me try it now. I pretty much unboxed everything. I can. What did I do? I just flipped it around. I just flipped it around and didn't change it. Oh my god. I'm such a dork. All right, I give up on that. So I can grab. What did I get in? So I have an Islander. So this was sent in. So if you're looking for an SKX, Islander's an option. Has a cool case back, all that good stuff. So what else did I get in? Let's see. Got this guy in. This is the Belova Oceanographer with the 666 for the depth rating, and it says snorkel on it, and it's green, and it's awesome. And the Cyclops is underneath the crystal, so pretty awesome. Let's see. I did get a couple of Zelos in, or Zelos. Let's see. All right. A death diver. It's a Satan diver. 666 diver, which is back in the day. So this is like a reissue. The back in the day, they also put the 666 on the dial. I think it's awesome. It's very like turtle like, except for the crown's at well, kind of like a mix between a turtle and a doxa, really. The bracelet's on backwards on this one. Yeah, and the Cyclops is awesome because it's actually on the underside of the crystal. And then look at those indices. This thing is trippy. I dig it. I dig it indeed. If I had a much larger budget for buying watches, I could see owning that. But my budget's going to get eaten up now with buying a desktop. All right. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I just got that watch in today, so I haven't really looked it up. Somebody asked if that's sapphire. No, not a new dot. I'm gonna. So in the following Titan, I'm gonna buy a new iMac because to do the live streams they want the way I want to do them, I have to host them on the desktop. So I'm gonna get that all set up because I want to have guests on. So like my buddy Michael, maybe Dirk, and maybe Bruce, and maybe some of you guys. You guys can join in. You know what I mean? So then we can be more involved. Nick is saying yes, it is sapphire. This is probably my new fun favorite square. Doesn't want to share the space though. There, it can go there. Billy Bob. Yes, the new titanium square does have sapphire crystal. Alfred, I don't think I've had a Zen U1. I think I've been offered to try it out, but I haven't had one yet. I don't think I have a ton of watches to share with you guys right now. It better be for 1600. Yeah, I'm Cowboy Swami. Man, seriously, I would like to own one of these. I definitely would like to own one of those. And I would do it just like this, just like Homer did. Normally I'm a bracelet guy, and I'm telling you right now, this strap with this clasp and everything is just like, it's perfect. You can just wear that thing nonstop. Insane comfortable. The watch steward straps, those are nice. David is asking, is Homer rich? Guys, we are all rich. If all we're doing is lusting and looking at watches and trying to decide which one to get, I mean, aren't we all kind of rich? So, but to answer your question, no, Homer's not rich. He's focused. So monetarily, I think he does okay, but I think a lot of us do okay. I can't let that sit there. I got to wear this. So there's a ton of sales. There's a ton of sales coming up. I mentioned Mimo earlier because he sent me that display. Mimo's actually doing a sale. I don't know if I should do a video trying to show some of the sales that I think are going to be cool to look at. But definitely check out Mimo's sale on Friday. And it'll be, oh shoot, what did he say his code was going to be? I think if you on Friday with Mimo, if you use BF, I think it's for Black Friday 19. So Black Friday 2019. So it'll be BF 19 on Mimo's site on Friday, and you'll try a few watches. That's all I can say. Long Island Watch is doing a ton, and he's posting them all up, and most of the strap companies are going to be doing sales. I'm going to post a video tomorrow morning on the Axios, the watches I showed you earlier. He's doing a sale. Uncle Seiko's got a 25% off sale. Everyone's going to be doing a sale. So if you've been waiting, I don't know that there's going to be one that is going to be like, yes, you absolutely need to go do that sale. I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to be more of like, what have you been looking for or wanting? Because even on Amazon, like Michael was just showing me, yeah, that's your Islander right there. So Michael was showing me like even some of the Amazon prices and everything are going to drop down. So there's going to be sales everywhere. So just go for what you want. Don't buy just because it's super cheap. That doesn't make any sense, right? So just buy the stuff that you want. 25% off a titanium G-Shock? I don't know. Floridian, you have a good question. Well, one, I never even researched it. Floridian was asking if I dug any more on the Patreon thing. I basically come to the conclusion after calming down and talking to a few people regarding the Patreon is I don't want you guys to have to pay to have access to it. So I just need to have better control over it. And it is what it is. So I think I'm going to continue on the way I've been doing it. And we'll see how it goes. At some point it might stop, but I think for now, I think it's going to be best for mostly you guys. I mean, because it doesn't matter to me one way or another. They're going to sell one way or another, but I would rather you guys not have to be committed to paying. I mean, I have a Patreon set up, so if you guys want to join that, you can, but I don't understand how it works. So I'd almost rather just do right now, like there are people that donate to me, help me out. You know, you can super chat on here. I think that works. Moderator, I don't know how that would work. I think when the channel gets over 50,000 subs, then there's like memberships you can join through the YouTube platform. But if in order for me to learn and grow the Patreon side of things, is like it's another thing for me to do and to figure out. And I don't have it in me right now. So I think I'm just going to keep going like this and do this thing. And so we'll figure it out. I'm not 100% sure on the Zelos models. Is this a swordfish? I don't know which one this is. Yeah, this is a swordfish. It says it right on the back. So this is number 76 of 150. This is the bronze swordfish with a meteor dial. Was that what you were looking for? Or is there a new one yet again? But I already did a video on that. Let's see. The time teller is starting his Black Friday sale at midnight Friday morning. Is that when you're having your... No. I really don't know because, you know, Thursday will be, you know, Thanksgiving. So it'll be family time. I'll pre-record a video and post it up on Thursday. I won't be doing pretty much any social media on Thursday. As I think you guys should go enjoy your friends and family if you can. But to be honest, I might sneak for like a couple of minutes, but I'm not planning on doing like a video or anything. I'm, you know, like I usually do a video and then post it that day. So Thursday I'll probably have it pre-recorded, and then Friday, sometime in the morning, maybe noonish. I mean, because I might be dragging butt on Friday from, you know, big meal and stuff. So Friday, it'll be probably closer to noon. Maybe I'll pre-record 2 videos to post up on Thursday for the people that really are looking for a distraction. Craig, that's awesome. You're wearing one of my builds. I thought you were going to sneak a shot. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Thanks, Floridian. I actually got, after that live show, I got to say, and you guys all know who you are, I probably don't do a very good job of sharing, you know, what people donate and what people send me emails and stuff like that. But after that last live stream I did where I'm talking about the international shipping, I got a ton of emails and messages and everything like that. You guys are all very supportive. And that's the community that I know and love. And that's the community that keeps me going. So it's kind of my bad that I let that few people affect me that day. It just, for some reason, it just got to me. And it typically doesn't. It usually doesn't. I usually kind of just don't let it. I usually just shrug it off. But for some reason, it got to me. Yeah, there's a lot of fakes out there. All different brands. I haven't seen any fake micro brands out there, but it's crazy how many fake patties are out there. So Gabriel, all the way from Brazil. Let's see here. Can we all buy you a watch on what you would want? Can we all buy you a watch and what? No, I don't. You guys don't need to do anything for me. I'm all set. Says I have one pay. That's probably my mom too, right? Oh, speaking of moms and girlfriends and wives and all that stuff, check out what Mimo sent me. This actually came in the mail today too. I try to do, you guys know I try to show as much as I can. Oh, this opens, the Hamilton stuff opens weird. So when I was talking to Mimo recently, I'm like, hey man, send me over a ladies watch. Dude, check out this Hamilton ladies watch. Now it's quartz because that's what, it's just easier for them. You can see the small seconds there ticking away. But those look like legitimately thermal blued hands. And it's just very clean and elegant. Just a really good looking watch. So if you, I'm hoping to do a video maybe tomorrow. And you'll get a discount on this. So, but this is a really nice premium watch. This is a special gift, you know? So, I'll be doing a video probably soon. I don't know. I keep saying that with every video, right? But, and I want to share, you know, gift ideas, and that's certainly one of them. So, and I can bring in more ladies' watches to share, like nice ones, you know, like the Hamiltons, or like I've shown a long time ago. I bought my wife a automatic Seiko. She still wears that occasionally. So, yeah, this thing is killer. It's still kind of easy to read, but it's clean and classic and elegant. I don't know if it comes in different sizes. This one's definitely on the smaller side, but that's typically what women like. So Hamilton makes, if you get some time, go on. You guys are gonna take me out. Don't take me out. The ladies Seiko cocktail times. Yeah, there's some really good Seiko ones. But let's be honest. I think for the most part, as much as we want them to maybe wear an automatic, I think a lot of them would just rather prefer a quartz watch, and I'm totally fine with that. So, and Hamilton has a ton of them. What was it? There was another brand. I think Oris actually has a ton of really good women's watches. Even Bulova, if you wanted to get into those, and they're all pretty affordable. I've only been to Canada a few times. Oh, Certina has some good ones, Flirty and said. Oceanus. Oh, no, man, Oceanus would be perfect woman's awesome watch. No, Oris is definitely going to be an automatic, but the Baltimore Ravens are beating the Los Angeles. All right. For the Baltimore Ravens, I'm going to put my Raven out there. Tissot would be a good one, yeah, for a women's watch. That's because the Baltimore Ravens are beating whoever, LA or something right now. Thoughts on the Zin U200 Cowboy Swami? I don't know a ton about. I've only had a couple of Zins on the channel, so I don't know a ton about that watch, to be honest with you. Oh, Craig, your wife's wearing that. That's awesome. G-Shock fan. Hold on. What did you ask? As Brian, I'm assuming you're in Texas. As a G-Shock fan, what's your thoughts on the $1,600 camo square? Well, I'll have one on Wednesday. So my thoughts are, I think it's awesome, and I bought it. I put my own money on it, so I dig it. Orient Bambino. I think there's a ton of great models out there. I'm usually a big fan of the small seconds over, you know, a three-handed. When you get into a classic or a dress watch, I'm a big fan of the small seconds. Yeah, it gets expensive when you're both are sharing the hobby, especially when your wife's probably not really into the hobby like we are. But you know, they dabble in it, so then it actually just costs money, but they're not full into it. Stefan asked, is it Stefan or Steven? Hi Rob, do you check out my email last week when you're free? I probably just haven't gotten to it. What was it pertaining to? Or maybe resend it, I guess. If it's last week, I'll have to scroll a little bit. Billy Bob, no, I'm keeping it. Billy Bob asked if he's asking if I think I'll sell the titanium camo square. No, I made my wife go get a job. Let's see here. Where was that? Oh, right here. Yeah, they're right here. I just haven't played around with them too much. So there's the GMT Timex. K9 sent these in. And then there's another Dan Henry, which the Dan Henry watches are killer. I mean, look at that case back. SR, what was it, the SR71? Yeah. Watches. Jay Bradley, I've been building my Jeep for the last 2 months. I have more than a Daytona, but not quite a Royal Oak into it now. So I've been driving my wife's Jeep like all day today. We can talk Jeeps. Like I've been hardcore, like I'm gonna probably get a Jeep for me to build because my wife's Jeep Wrangler is like that's her daily driver, so I'm not gonna really mess with it too much. I do have a set of tires for it, and I bought a what's in the G-Shock bag you got there? Where's a G-Shock bag? I don't know where you see a G-Shock bag. I don't know how much Dan Henry watches are. Jay Bradley. Let's talk Jeeps for a second. Hold on the watches. Jay Bradley. I got some Ruby 44s leftover, all stock 40,000. Dude, where are you at? Because I would seriously, if those axles are in good shape, I'd be interested in buying those off you. Because I'm thinking about picking up. I don't know if I'm gonna get a JK or a JL, but I don't know what were those 44s off from. Are those off from JK Ruby? Or I don't know all the details on some of that stuff because I'm thinking about getting a for me to build. I'm thinking about getting 2-door, maybe 4-door, because I might build it for overlanding and not really because around here in Michigan, it's not like I'm going to be rock climbing or anything like that. I'm just going to be doing some adventure driving, some overlanding, and maybe put a rooftop tent and stuff like that on it. Okay. Yeah, so I could probably pick up a cheap sport model or something. I would like to pick up like a JKU Willys or something maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can talk about that. I'd be possibly interested in picking up those axles. Ugh, Nick. Oh man, your tire tread was probably like too low, so you couldn't just replace one. So you had a blowout, and he had to drop $550 on tires, and it's right before Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, tires suck, but tires. I'm a tire geek. Like I just actually had a set of snow tires put on my car that I drive, which is a 2010 Honda CR-V, which it basically sits all the time. I don't really drive it. But yeah, when you gotta spend it like when you weren't planning on it. Yeah, so like I've been talking to my son about building a Miata. I would love to do a NB Miata, even though I like flip up headlights like this NA. But I thought about doing an NB with a Honda V6 swap in it or something like that. But really, the Jeep Wranglers, it's more fun to me. Like that's probably what I'll do. But if I get a JK, either a JK or JKU, I got to get, what is it, 2012 and newer. So you want the 3.6 Pentastar in it. I mean, I would consider doing a JL, but yikes, they get expensive fast. Yeah, 12. I knew what you meant. Floridian had 3 Jeeps. All 3 had transmission problems. Well, hopefully I don't have any transmissions because I have a JLU now and it has that new 8. Well, it's not new. It has that 8-speed trans on it. It seems like it's a pretty good trans so far. So we'll see. Every Jeep seems like it has its own set of issues. Like if you get into the JLs, like actually my JLU is going into the dealership tomorrow to have a new steering gearbox installed into it. So because of the slop in it, get the Gladiator. Nah, I don't. I guess the Gladiator's cool, but I don't need a truck bed. I have trailers. I'd rather have the top and everything. So plus the departure angle on a, not that I do that kind of off-roading, but the departure angle on a Gladiator is gonna suck. And I can't afford it anyway. And I don't drive. I don't drive a car. Yeah, I've been watching. There's a bunch of YouTube channels I subscribe to where they've been building these Gladiators. They'll put the Evo suspension on them and then like 40s, and they're just sick. Cybertruck. You know, you joke about that Cybertruck, but I just watched on the news. I forget how many they said they pre-sold. They like pre-selling a ton of them. Yeah, the Trail Recon. I watch him. I watch Way of Life. Bleepin' Jeepin', Light Bright. I watch all those channels. David, you pre-ordered a Cybertruck. Oh, see, that's what. So that's why they can say that. Rob, did you ever hunt Floridian? Yeah, I hunt watches all the time. Yeah, Bleepin' Jeep. You see where he rolled his one out there where he was with Light Bright and stuff. No, I've done some hunting. What did I hunt? I hunt coyote, mostly pest, like varmint control, pest control, and stuff like that. I've never actually hunted for game for food or anything. Tennessee Mike, 146,000. Is that how much your budget is for watches? Tennessee Mike's budget. Oh, there's. I thought you were telling us your budget for watches. Yeah, you don't see too many Land Cruisers or actually up where I'm at near Traverse City area. I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple. What are they Land Defender 90s? Land Rover Defender 90s. Those things are cool. Crazy expensive. Or I'd do a Mercedes G Wagon or something. That'd be awesome. I did wear this most of the day yesterday. I'm still digging that. Scotty Kilmer, Mr. Vehicle Fix It. I think, isn't he kind of the crazy wild one? I think I've watched a bunch of his videos. I don't sub them, but I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, regular TV kind of sucks. I watch mostly YouTube and a ton of different channels. Yeah, he's nuts. He's nuts, but he's kind of like entertaining nuts, and he is super knowledgeable. Yeah, the old school Land Cruisers with the solid axles and everything were awesome. Isn't it funny some of the channels we watch when we don't even have any, we don't need to watch it, like we just watch it for pure entertainment? I'm right there with you, man. I still pay for cable. I got all the channels and all that stuff, and I never watch it. I pretty much watch YouTube. My daughter uses Netflix. Oh, man. 4-time Overland here in Australia, top channel. That would be cool. White NTH or White Adraga? That's, it's not even apples and oranges, really. I don't know. I think they coexist, but I'll tell you right now, I mean, you can really see the difference in the, I just watch regular YouTube, Steven, but I do have YouTube Premium. If you guys don't have YouTube Premium, I know it's kind of expensive, but think of how much YouTube you watch, and I think it's like $15 a month, and then I use the YouTube Music app and all of that stuff. Like, definitely, I think just get the paid YouTube subscription. You don't have any more ads. You don't have any of that stuff. You can listen to you could like I'll listen to documentaries and then shut my screen off on my phone and it'll play in the background. CFZ, I think I kind of missed your statement before on that, but I did see it. Rob, would you be interested in checking out a 39mm spring drive Grand Seiko black dial? Maybe. Shipping those watches is kind of expensive, so I tend to not play around with those too much, but top tip: YouTube ad block on Chrome as an extensive of PV. Yeah, don't do the ad blocker, man. Just get the premium. It's like, think about how much you pay for like other things and how much you actually use YouTube. There's other things that come with it. It's not just about the ad blocker. There's other things that come with it. It's pretty slick. So for some reason, like if you go to Watch Gauge channel, all right, hold on. We're gonna pause here because Ricky just did a super chat, $10. I would gladly donate a turtle patty to your channel if you lend a hand. Sell my Tudor Black Bay bronze, blacked out Ninja Turtle, Glycine DC4, and Steinher Ocean One bronze. Email me, Ricky, and we'll see what you have and verify everything's good and prices and everything like that, and I can probably work with you. But send me an email and we'll get that sorted out. Oh, we were talking price on the full lume dial. So for some reason, I think this is a touch more, like $675 versus the $650 for the other models. I forget what the price tag on this one is, though. This will be on the Friday sale for sure. Well, maybe, because I keep eyeballing it hard. This might end up. I don't know. I can't buy anything right now. I'm gonna probably have to let it pass. I don't know if they all went up to 675. I thought I seen a bunch of them as like 650. Jay Bradley, yeah, hit me up. Thanks for chiming in. I'll talk to you soon. Jeffrey Wood, I should buy it. Titanium fossil running. I sold it. Rob, have you seen the other Longines Militaire 1945 with the faux patina specs on the dial and blued spade hands? Is that the one that's the one that Bruce and I did, isn't it? Or are you talking about the Spectre dial or whatever? Yeah, Tennessee Mike, I think that's what it was. It was 650 with date, which I kind of like the date, or 675 no date. I don't understand the pricing on that. Gilbert's asking about the Tudor Pelagos. Hopefully I'll have one on the show at some point. I'm not going to go buy one, but we'll see. David, how much did it sell for? I don't remember. Like $5, $10, something like that. Floridian, what brand is that tritium tube watch that you and Bruce talked about? Shoot, I'll have to get back to you. Thanks for resending that email. I'll definitely see it now. Do you like Bruce's Oris Aquas and 65? I like the Aquas. I don't like the Oris 65. I just never have. Archie posted a video about his weight loss. That's awesome. Losing weight can be challenging, but it's totally doable. Anybody can do it. I've done it. I need to do it again. AE86 tofu delivery watch. Is that a question? So, God, what would I pick? Oh, you thinking this? I think it kind of needs to be like more of a digital watch. I think a G-Shock Square. Is that, yeah, because they came out in '83. I think a G-Shock Square. He likes ball watches. Let's throw a ball watch out here. Nick, yes, ball watches are awesome. Trazer is awesome. Trazer. Let me grab a Trazer. Hold on. We're starting to get a watch pile here. Here's a Trazer watch. Tritium tubes. What else we got? Masker. I haven't not taken out a turtle in a while. Tennessee Mike, you're just a short step from getting that one on the wrist. Let's see. I'm trying to read some of these comments, guys. Bobby's checking out. Thanks for joining us, Bobby. That's the same ball watch that I have. Yes, that's probably one of my favorites. Again, like, man, if I had like a much larger watch budget, I would swoop some of these up. Celine Driver, what is the bronze watch? That's a Zello Swordfish. Why, you want it? Let's talk. Tizar, I do not have one of those. I can't show that. That's the Marathon. Rob, best channel watches appear on culture. That's just a pure coincidence, man. I can't make that happen all the time. Let's see. Not sure if I asked thoughts on the Timex S1. I want to see one really bad, but I don't want to drop $450 of my own money to do it. So as soon as I get the opportunity to see the Timex S1, I am going to savagely like grasp onto that opportunity. Check out Marathon. I've done some Marathon videos, and I'll do more in the future. All right, I am not catching up with these here. He's already got 4. 686 or Beretta M9. I would go with the 686 plus. The Beretta M9 is a little big for my hands. Bill, I think the San Martin Marine Master Homage is actually a pretty well built watch from what I've heard. Favorite everyday watch? Teddy, that's a good question. I'm telling you, if you guys like that Trazer and you like the Marathon, that other brand, which it just eludes me what it is, that Bruce has in for a review, and I'll hopefully get them or get another variation of them, is kind of like the blending of both of them. It's like the best of both. What is that Roman numeral? You talking about this guy here? I don't know it's a ladies Hamilton watch that Mimo sent in. I'll be doing a video on it soon. So there's the model number on it. And, there's discount codes for that too through Mimo. So great gift watch for the female in your life for sure. Best leather straps for under $60. Ooh. Is that B&R? I think I like the B&R, but I've also been talking to the owner of... Oh, shoot. I got some more leather ones coming in. Let me get them in before I pass judgment on them. Casio Oceanus GPS Hybrid. I don't know what are the price tags on them, Fuse. Archer watch straps, haven't checked them out. Floridian. Okay, Rob. Jumping into G-Shock. So first one, 5600. Floridian. Good question. What should be your first G-Shock? Which one is kind of like calling to you? Yeah, Tennessee Mike, that's it. Blue Shark. They just rolled out a new line of leather straps. He's going to be sending me some, hopefully. Floridian, what size wrist do you have? The 5610 is like a clean, yeah, that's kind of like the quintessential, I think. 7, okay, so you can go 7-inch wrist, yeah, you could go 5610, you could go strap or combi. Combi is actually pretty sick. I think you would be happy with that. So you could order the negative display 5610 with the combi bracelet. I think that's a pretty classic choice. or you could do, I don't know, depends on how much you want to spend on it, because I like the Team Tough series too. I find myself actually gravitating towards this even more so than the 5610, even though the 5610 is going to be solar and multi-band and all that stuff. This one gives you it's the metal case with the 35th anniversary screw back. So you could go with some Team Tough options. You want to be a little bit different than the crowd, versus the 5610. You're coming up towards Christmas. You could get the base model one. This guy here, this strap is actually super comfortable. This would wear really good. Plus, it's Christmassy. You could easily do the GA 2100 as well on that wrist size, no problem. So I don't know, Frog is a big watch. I mean, it's a big watch even on my 7.25 wrist. On a 7-inch wrist, I don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference. But the Frogman's awesome too. So I would venture to say your first G-Shock should probably, yeah, I don't know, stick with just a simple, inexpensive square. Yeah, get an inexpensive square. I don't really plan on selling any of mine, but yeah, just pick one out that is calling your name. Yeah. And Michael says the 6900, but I don't know. I would take a square over 6900 any day. So yeah, there's not really a bad square. I mean, even if you get the base model one, I mean, you could seriously just go buy, if there's a Black Friday sale on, say, even the 5600E, like the $40 one, if it's even cheaper, pick that one up. Because if nothing else, that's just going to be a gateway into buying a bunch of other ones, and then that one could just live in your glove box or your center console of your car or something like that, and that could be your spare watch. I used to do that nonstop, and then sometimes I would just give them away. Kendall, thanks for checking in. Good night. Let's see how much they are on Amazon right now. Yeah, so you can get the 5610 on Amazon for like $83. There's a ton of different squares to choose from. So the 56E, listen, Floridian, right now, go over to Amazon. This is going to be a no-brainer because you're going to use it and then you're going to move on. But the Casio G-Shock DW5600E-1V on Amazon right now is $38.97. Like, I'm actually probably just going to order one because I end up just giving them away to random people, or I'll just throw it in another drawer somewhere. Like, it's just, I mean, it's $39. You can't beat that. Yeah, 100% correct. The Orange Monster will never be sold. Actually, there's a bunch of watches that I probably won't sell anymore. Let's see. Michael keeps buying the GA 100s. Those are cool watches. They're a little big for me. I'm not a huge fan of them, but thanks, James. I appreciate that. And quite frankly, I don't have a problem shipping international if we're talking about international again. Well, Michael, I get it, because the GA 100, they just have a ton of different colorways, which most of the popular G-Shock models do. But when shipping international, like many, many, many times, if somebody is from another country and they're like, dude, I can't find that watch anywhere, I can't get it, they're like desperately asking me to like hook them up. I get it. I get the passion. I've been there myself, trying to source a watch from another area that I can't find here. And I just do it. You just make it happen. So there's a coupon code or something for the 5600. I think just pick up the 5600E for your first one, and then that could be a spare watch. Yeah, the gold. Are you talking about the clear one with the gold? Yeah, I did finally get. I don't know how to say your username, SH. I did finally get an Islander in. I'll do a video on that comparing it to a SKX. Um, Basically, I think that's a good value right there. You know, gives you everything you need. So 5600D, man, can't beat it. I should give you guys my Amazon affiliate link and then I can get credit for it too. But I don't really care. I don't even know how all that works. We're in the Aviator right now. Yeah, good thing you didn't sell that. I don't know. Just go buy it. I don't care about that. What is the most intricate movement side work you've ever done? I've regulated a 7S movement, and I have to say I was not very successful because those things are just all over the place. And when I do my gift video, I'll put a bunch of Amazon affiliate links in there. I need to get better at all that stuff, but I don't really care. I don't know what my link is. I don't know how this stuff works. I don't know if you can search it. I really don't know how it works. I'm still working on the Amazon thing. Can you put a combi bracelet? Hold on a second. Can you put a combi bracelet on a metal square? No. It's a totally different way that it connects to the head. So yeah, all my videos probably, and I'll slowly migrate. I will work toward sharing some Amazon affiliate links in some of my future videos, but only if it's relevant. Like I started digging into it, and Amazon is not always the best place to buy. So yeah, I could give you that link, but there's better places to buy from sometimes. So I'm a little torn on that, and I know maybe it's just easier, and some of you guys do that just like I do. Sometimes you'll just order from Amazon anyway, but Spinnaker do affiliate links. Yeah, I've had some micro brands offer me like partnership or affiliate stuff like that. I'm not interested in doing that. I would rather you guys just have the discount code right up front. Yeah, I know. I need to get better at it, guys. Because I know a lot of you guys would actually support it. I appreciate it, but it's not. You can see it's not a priority to me. It's not a super important thing for me. So it's not. It's not my day job. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Tennessee Mike, you're 100% right on that. And that's another thing that I worry about. So there's certain things that like really you're probably just going to order from Amazon anyway because it's difficult to get anywhere else. But there's certain items like the G-Shocks. I would rather you go get them from John over at Watch Gauge, or I would rather you go get them from Mimo, from an authorized dealer of a G-Shock instead of Amazon and stuff like that. Sometimes they can't compete, but many times they can. And I would rather you go there. And it doesn't earn me anything, but I don't care. I have a good relationship with those guys, and I want to support them because those are brick and mortars, and we need to keep those guys going. Christopher Ward has the 125 discount. Haven't seen anything else. Craig, yeah, so that $125 discount is just going to go towards your fee that you got to pay to get it in country, though, right? Oh, comments are flying in. Want to get the full metal black square and make my own aged full. You could do that. That would be awesome. Or you just loan it to Homer for a little bit. He'll tear it up for you. So I can reference you with Mimo. Floridian, yeah, if there's a G-Shock square that you're looking at from Mimo, yes, email them, tell them I sent you, and you're a supporter of my channel and you want to buy from him, and he will help you out. Duties, yes, Craig, the duties. Let's see here. I live near Mimo. Need to check him out. Bill, that's awesome. I think Bruce and I are actually going to go visit his store at some point. Arizona Fine Time, they're awesome. Hey, Random Rob, have you ever thought about offering Random Rob rubber coasters as one of your giveaways? I still need to get over and talk to K9. Yes, the answer to the Bulova is yes. I still need to get over and talk to. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I got to do some running tomorrow. So maybe I'll go talk to the printer. I got to go talk to him about the sweatshirts. There's a t-shirt. So I want to do the hoodies. So the Seiko nickname hoodie, but I want to do a little bit different style. The Seiko Monster Loom Shot t-shirt, and then I want to work on a hat design too. Yeah, Bill, we can definitely meet up. That'd be awesome. Floridian, yes, I definitely want to do baseball caps, but I want a certain style. I want, and I know it's the wrong time of year to do it, but by the time I can actually get them produced and everything, I want the mesh in the back, and I want some really cool colors. And then in the front, there'll be a print, and then a nice simple bill that is bendable. So like a really good, clean, like summer style baseball cap, because that's typically what I wear even year round. The monkey shoulder's tasting pretty good, guys. Gilbert, to answer your question, I'll have to find out. Yeah, no, it'll be no trucker hats. Yeah, it'll be like my Siesta Key hat, more like that. Nick, I've never been to a Red Bar event. Do I like the Tesla truck? I like the concept. I don't like the way it looks. So the coasters, no, I don't. So here's the deal. I don't, as of right now, I don't intend on making any like Random Rob merch. I would rather do watch guy merch. So that means like you know, the Seiko nickname stuff that like Bruce designed, and then like I want to do some like Seiko monster loom, you know, the way and when I say Seiko monster, I mean this indice layout with that handset. So I'll probably do, I already have a design, but I'll do where the green is glowing. So all you see are the looms and the hand, or the indices loomed out and the handset. So that's all you would see, like on a really dark gray shirt or a black shirt. And then those will be in green. And that's it. That's all you would see. So you'd have to be a pretty geeked out Seiko monster fan to recognize that, or a Seiko fan anyway, I think would notice that. So, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with a hat. It'll be something like that. It won't be Random Rob or Bruce Williams or anything like that. Neither one of us are interested in doing you know, our own brand style merchandise. I think we'll do stuff that resonates with the community. So yes, we create it, and you know, we sell it and put it out there. So but that's the whole thing. Let's see. Are the G-Shock men discontinued? I was trying to do research on the G-Shock men, and I found some articles where there are a ton of different variations of them and models, but I don't know how to get them. I get asked quite often, where do I get these Seiko or the G-Shock robots or G-Shock men and stuff like that? Listen, guys, I just randomly find them on eBay, and when I have some spare cash, which isn't very often, I go ahead and swoop them up. And it's pretty rare that you find them for a reasonable price, I think. But I think they're fun to have. They're cool to have. But you know, are you going to go drop $200 on one? That's kind of rough. I might, because I'm doing this, but it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense for most people to do it. Let's see, Rob, you've won the lottery, $1 trillion. What watch do you snap up first? No, so I know I pretty much do the affordables, but if I have that kind of stupid money, I would do, hold on a second. Jeffrey, I move a lot of monkey shoulder in my bar. Jeffrey, I might have to come visit you. Oh, 1 trillion, all of them. So I kind of made a deal, like jokingly, with a bunch of my really close friends that I talk on a fairly regular basis. If I ever won, and I only play the lotto because I don't really play the lotto, but I'll play it once in a while when it's like stupid money, like 700-800 million or something like that. Okay, and I promised them all that I would buy them all the Rolex. I think I posted a picture of it on my Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, yeah, the Rainbow GMT. Jacob, you just nailed it. So it's so I actually was able to try one on a couple weeks ago, and I gotta say, I was not disappointed at all. So I would totally buy that watch, and I would buy all of my close friends, which is probably close to 20 or 30 people at this point. I would probably buy them all that watch. I would find them all and I would buy them all, and I would wear it, and I would expect all of them to wear it as well. So, Oris Diver or Christopher Ward? Are you talking about? I would do the Oris Aquas over the Christopher Ward. I would do the Christopher Ward over the Oris 65. Somebody's asking about this again. This is a Hamilton's Lady watch. It is awesome. It has quick release spring bars, which I don't know why you would do that, but it's 16 mil. You can get this at Mimos. I will do a video on it soon. Craig, they are only 103,300. They had to add that $300 on there too, right? So, oh man, you guys are flying through questions here. I'm trying to read some of them, guys. I'm trying to scroll back, but you left the tag on the picture. Yeah. Oh yeah, and if I bought that watch for my close friends, I would leave the tag on it for sure, so they know exactly how much I paid. But I'm guessing if I bought like 20 or 30 of those, I'm guessing I could get some sort of discount over the $103,000 price tag. I would hope so anyway. So, my glass is getting low, guys. And I poured it pretty heavy. But in AD, yeah. Jay-Z's a boss. Refill. It's all the way upstairs. I'm not going to go up there to refill. This is it. It's a school night, man. I got to get up in the morning. Yeah, or I could do a special build, I guess. I mean, I was shocked that AD even had that in stock. That was probably one of the highlights of that trip. I mean, other than obviously meeting Bruce and his family and everything like that. But Xander, no, I have zero experience with Discount Shop. Never heard of it. No, Captain's Shaners, I am not. Oh, shoot. Yes, I am drinking whiskey. It's technically scotch, but I guess that's whiskey, so. Is there a 40 millimeter dress style watch with a great lume that you would recommend? A dress watch with great lume. Maybe a ball, but it's going to be tritium tube lume. So it's. Xander, excellent question. Favorite whiskey around $50 to $60 a bottle? Angel's Envy. I haven't had it in a long time. I'll probably get a bottle here soon. Maybe enjoy it over Christmas, New Year's. I don't typically hold on a second. Yeah, no, I would still pick Angel's Envy. Some of the Nika stuff, the Japanese whiskey is really good too, and that's about the same price range. Oh, hold on. Excellent question. CFZ, weird question. It's not weird at all, actually. Do G-Shocks hold their value? Yes, but certain models actually hold their value or increase in value probably better than almost any other brand out there. But you have to buy the right ones. There are some limited edition Frogmen that have insanely increased. So if you run numbers and you're going to be like a percentage type guy, the value increase on some G-Shocks far out exceeds like many other brands. But then there's occasionally, and I'm not saying this one will do that, but occasionally you'll get weird brands or weird colorways like this that could potentially come on the scene and then disappear. And then, 6 months to a year from now or 2 years from now, this thing, I'm not saying this one will, but I kind of suspect it will just like increase in value like crazy. So I paid, I don't remember what I paid, like 150 or something like that. There's a chance that this thing could be worth like $300 within like 6 months. So do they hold their value? Sometimes they tank, sometimes they increase, sometimes they hold their value, but that can be said with pretty much any watch. So it's a crapshoot. But if you look at history, which is going to be a way of following trends, then you can pretty much predict some of this stuff. Canine, that would be awesome. I would love to go to the New York City G-Shock store. I'm definitely not going on Wednesday, but at some point I will visit that store. Floridian, depends on how much Eagle Rare is left in the bottle. I don't know what that's referring to, but I can tell you right now, Eagle Rare is still my number one pick. To the point where Eagle Rare at $30 a bottle is 95% as good as like Angel's Envy or even Monkey Shoulder and stuff like that, and it's less money. So I think if you're a beginner, I think it's an excellent drink. If you're an experienced drinker and you're just looking for something to just sip on and have a good time and not worry about being so focused on different notes and what you're actually tasting and everything like that, it's just a good, clean drinking whiskey, then Eagle Rare is 100% a great choice. But I am super warming up to this Monkey Shoulder. Billy Bob, when will I receive the Camel Square? Wednesday. This Wednesday. What is today? Monday? 2 days. Wednesday. Are you a coffee enthusiast? Captain, yes, I am. Sorry, I had to laugh a little bit on the Jack Daniels. So there's people that are just diehard Jack Daniels fans. My dad is one. I've tried to expose him to like better whiskeys and stuff like that, but he just loves Jack Daniels. So if drink what you like, drink it how you like it. That's what I say. Jack Daniels is gross. I'll drink it. I don't care. Yeah, it's pre-mixed now, even too, right? So, you know what? There is some actually good formulas out there of it. I haven't tried any, but I've been told that there are. So, Cowboy Swami, why doesn't the Frogman have a 300-meter water resistance? What is it, 200? I don't know. I'm never going to take a 200, let alone 300. I would bet money this thing could go 300. Or you just need to drink enough of it and it'll taste good. See, I'm not usually... Typically, if a bottle of whatever, especially whiskey, if it says single barrel on it, I'm almost never interested. I would rather have a blend or a small batch or something like that. I like the stuff to be consistent and tuned out. I will explore other things, don't get me wrong, but everything goes as long as we keep it clean, right? I forgot what we were even talking about. I was trying to cover something. Canine, yeah, the Bells and Founders, I've been to both those places. They're both awesome. If you actually go right to their facilities, they're expanding like crazy. I have some local breweries by me. One of them, I'm not a huge fan of. The other one, he's yet to open, but I've been talking to him on a regular basis. and I'm hoping to sample some of his stuff. I tend not to drink Good Brewery in Houghton. Oh, I've tried it because my son goes up to school up in Houghton. What is that one called? I don't remember what that brewery is called. But yeah, I love to try different microbrand beers, but they sit so heavy in me. I can't drink them. All right, what have we got? Yeah, I like watching the shows of like how it's made, the Jack Daniels. Yeah, Keweenaw Brewing. Yep, that's it. So every time up there, usually if I'm in an area, I'll experience what's in that area. Honestly, one of the best microbrews I've ever had. Stephen, I'll address that in a second. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll talk to you about that in a second. One of the best microbrews I've ever had was actually in, I guess, Miami, but it's Wynwood. I think it's called the Wynwood Brewery, something like that. And it's just like outskirts, basically Miami. That was probably some of the best microbrewed stuff I've ever had. Yeah, and you're not wrong about that. Sometimes just a good, clean, properly poured Guinness is going to hit the spot. Floridian can't stand IPAs. Man, I'm all about IPAs. I'll tear an IPA up. But I'll do a Belgium. I'll do all kinds of stuff. Widowmaker. I don't know a ton about beer, but some of the strong stuff I've done. I can't remember the name. Dirt Wolf. I haven't tried that. I haven't had a beer in a long time. It's just the booze dancing. I'm trying to catch up on your videos. Sours are good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of IPAs. I like that really strong pop of flavor. Is there like what is the one called, a zombie or something like that? Steven was asking about the strongest one. I'm trying to think. It was over 10%, I think. I don't think it was Zombie Dust. I can't remember what the heck it was called. Diablo something, maybe. I can't remember. I cannot remember for some reason. I can't remember. I'm not. There's so many crazy names for that stuff. But honestly, as messed up as it sounds, typically when I go look at the microbrands, I do actually try to go for the highest alcohol content in them because I can't drink too much of it. It's too filling. It bloats me up, like it makes me feel sick. I think that's why I like just drinking just like this because this doesn't fill me up. And it's sweet. Man, if you guys haven't had Monkey Shoulder, go try it. It's pretty good. Gilbert asked, "Hey Random Rob, what is the toughest, roughest Casio that is triple sensor, radio receptive, and solar charged?" The toughest. The toughest or coolest? I don't know. The Frogman's pretty awesome. Some of well, it's not triple sensor though. Well, that is, but yeah, I don't know if I fully understand or know all the models. I'm actually not a big fan of the Mudman. It's too hard to push the buttons. The MRG is freaking epic. I don't know how you can drink that rum. I can only drink rum mixed. I cannot drink rum straight. The Rangeman's okay, but I'm not a big fan of it. Man, I might have to wear this MRG. I haven't worn it in a while. I need to do the video on it, right? There's some pretty slick Pro Treks out there. They don't have the water resistance that a G-Shock is going to have, but I mean, guys, we're not diving with these watches. So there's some. Yeah, the Casio Edifice line is pretty good too. Yeah, maybe I'll try some high-end rum. I typically drink most whiskeys, and then some gin. But like when I drink gin, I like to have a strong botanical essence in it. So Captain Shaners, how do I decide what watch to wear on a day basis? Well, when I have way too many watches like I do right now, I typically will just gravitate toward one watch and then I'll ignore all the other watches. It's only when I can get my collection down to about 10 that I'll actually like rotate through that inventory. But right now it's like it's overstimulated. I can't focus on it. So like I want to wear all of them. So right now I've pretty much been wearing somebody else's watch. I haven't even been wearing my watch. So yeah, gin and tonic on a hot day, like after coming home from a hot day, hard work and stuff like that, a good clean gin and tonic, mostly gin, is delicious. If I'm gonna go tropical, I will tear up a mojito. I will go. That would be my. I'd pretty much do um, a good shot of. No, I have not had Fever Tree tonic. I will pretty much do like a shot or two of tequila, and then I'll just switch over to mojito and maybe a little bit of water. That's perfect on a tropical evening. Drinking wine, yes, I will have some wine with dinner. It'll probably be a good red wine. I typically don't pick that. My my wife's sister and her husband typically are really good wine connoisseurs, so they'll bring a really good rich red wine. They'll bring that over, and I'll have a glass of that. So with that kind of dinner, a good heavy turkey dinner, a really good, dry red wine is like perfect. And then immediately switch over to whiskey. Maybe even skip the dinner. How many repeat model watches do you own? For example, multiple Seiko Monsters. I have two. I have three Seiko. I don't even know what I have. I do have three Seiko Monsters. I have one SKX. Billy Bob, let me answer that in a second. So three Seiko Monsters. I don't know how many G-Shock squares I have. I'm not 100% sure on that. So that would probably be more than three. I'm certain there's more than three, and there's more coming in. So who asked that? Billy Bob. Trucks, guns. We can talk guns too, I guess. I don't know. Got to be careful with that though. Somebody asked how do I like my steak? I actually don't like it raw. Probably medium. I wouldn't even say medium rare. I would say medium. But you got to be careful because it depends on who's making it. Because when you say medium, I expect a certain so now when I grill, I use an instant temperature thermometer. So you have to know what it is and then what it's going to end up being, and that takes experience. So not all, like if you go out to a restaurant, not all chefs understand. So chefs are going to say medium rare is best, but are they doing the finger test, this, or do they actually do the temperature test and do they actually know what they're doing? So it's medium rare, medium. Those all three can be done to everyone's interpretation. It's not, unless you actually know what is happening inside of that steak with a temperature probe, then they don't know. So I forget what brand I use, but I use a temperature probe, and it takes me a while to get back in the rhythm, but soon spring comes around. I don't grill a ton right now, but I need to. But Billy Bob, I think that's correct. And I found a local place near me that we ordered it that way. My wife and I, we ordered it medium, and they actually brought it out, and it was medium, borderline medium rare, and it was delicious. It was perfect. So I will definitely be back there. Deep fried turkey is awesome. I've only had it a couple times though. It is awesome. Not doing it this year, but also depends on the cut. Also, good point. Island Terror. Smoked turkey, awesome. Anything fried, awesome. When I was out at visiting Bruce, he took me to a smokehouse that does Emil. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. Rotisserie duck. Oh my god, I've never had it. He took me to a smokehouse and we had the brisket, and that was the first time I've had brisket, which is weird, I know, but that was amazing. So I've been like actively trying to find a place near me that does brisket so I can try it, and I'm coming up short. I'm still trying to find somebody. I don't want to make it myself because I don't want to learn a whole new process. Ruth Crisp Steakhouse does a 40-ounce porterhouse. There was one in Salt Lake and we talked about it, but I think, aren't they like crazy expensive? I know they're really good, but aren't they like Floridian come to Chicago? All right, let's do it this weekend. What are you doing? I know there's some crazy good places in Chicago to eat. I mean, heck, I had a good time even just up in the hotel restaurant in the Conrad. Tried some Nika, had some really good halibut. Yeah, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure there's tons of good places there. I cook everything in butter. Butter's good. I was frying a turkey and a group of wild turkeys came into me. I get so much. No, I have not tried turducken. I get so much wildlife in my backyard. There was actually like a ton of turkeys in my backyard on the golf course this morning. So pretty funny. Isn't turducken like insanely difficult to make? If somebody goes through the trouble of making it, I will try it. Man, we eat anything in the South. No, I've been to Vegas a few times. You know, we do the buffets or whatever like that. I'm not really a big eater, and I prefer to just kind of do the stuff at my house. I don't go out a ton. Where's the lamb sauce? Will I be wearing a dressy watch on thing? I don't have a dressy watch. Floridian. I've had alligator. There is a place up north of me a little bit that does gator, but they probably don't do it right, and we're so far removed from where alligator is sourced from. But I did think it was good. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna wear on Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. It's a good question. Interesting question. Now you got me thinking. What should I wear on Thanksgiving? I'm not going to wear one of my Christmas watches because that's not ready yet. I don't have a Rolex. Billy Bob, duh. Thank you, duh. I'm obviously going to wear the titanium camo G-Shock square. That's what I'm going to wear, obviously. The gold G-Shock would have been perfect, but Billy Bob, you're 100% right, because that's going to arrive on Wednesday, and that's going to remain on my wrist probably for quite a while. No, I totally don't have a dress watch. Probably the closest thing I have to a dress watch would be this, I guess. No, seriously. Maybe the Borealis Adraga, but that's kind of a sport watch. I don't have a dress watch. I don't care. I wear what I want. Wear that Belova. I would, but I seriously would wear that. That would be fun. But that titanium square is gonna arrive on Wednesday. Like that is gonna land on my wrist, and I'm gonna be staring at that nonstop. People are going to try to talk to me while we're, enjoying family and stuff like that. And I'm going to go, huh? What? Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at my watch. Hey, Rob, I'll swap all my watches for your Frogman. Hugh, I don't know if I should take that deal. That sounds like a setup. This is the cheap Frogman. Go buy this Frogman, and then spray it with Deep Woods off, and then you'll have this nice speckle effect to it. And then basically you and I will be Frogman brothers. So go get the cheap Frogman and destroy it with mosquito repellent, and you're golden. How much is a Frogman? I'm looking on Amazon for how much a Frogman is. Holy crap. They're not giving them away anymore, are they? Why are they so expensive? We got to go look on eBay. Hold on. Amazon's too expensive. Let's see. Where's my eBay app? How long is a piece of string? Michael, what the hell kind of question is that? It's obviously 13 centimeters. Everybody knows that. G-Shock Frogman. I should check my PayPal. Maybe I should buy a watch. Dang, price went up on them. So that kind of, holy crap. Are you guys looking at these Frogman prices? Yeah, some of those baby G-Shocks don't really say baby on them and stuff like that. Oh, there's a hot pink one. They say it's purple, but $750. I might have to buy another Frogman. Is this right? The base model Frogman like this is like just under $500. Why are they so much? Floridian, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you joining us. That's awesome. Always like having you on the show. Wow, Frogman prices are ridiculous. Makes me want one now. What is that one? I found a really good one for $2,000. Hold on, I'm checking it out. It's the limited edition. Is that red or orange? Antarctica Research ROV Rare. Wow. That's a lot of money. $2,000 for a Frogman. Yeah. Buy G-Shock Frogmen, guys. They seem to go up in value. Better than investing into the 401k. Which one, Michael? The one I just talked about, the Antarctica one? That's a new release? And they spelled it wrong on the box. Oh, wow. Yep, that's it. I'm canceling my 401k. I'm going full Frogman investment. Hugh, my email address is crvluv@yahoo.com. What is the case? I know some of the Frogmen are a little bit different, but this should be a ballpark. About 50 mil. But you got to keep in mind it's offset. So it wears different. Okay, you can get some of them for like $1,400. I might actually buy one of these. Frogman versus F91. Hugh, thanks for chiming in. This is the first time seeing this Antarctica one. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted, but this thing is sick. I actually like this one. Rob's in Poinga game? I don't know what that means. Michael's got me hooked on the Frogman now. Me and my wife have 3 special pair of squares. Been wanting to send some to you to show off, but she did not like the idea. Billy Bob, do not make your wife mad. Listen to the wife. She's running the show. They don't have a picture of the box on this. Let me look at another listing. See if I can find a picture of the box. Yeah, none of them have a picture of the box. This is just the eBay listing. Oh, is it on Amazon? Hold on a second. Oh, that's not it. I don't see it on Amazon. Is there still people watching? Oh, boy. I don't even see it on Amazon. Sorry, I was getting distracted over there looking at that. All right, guys, I think I went well over an hour. 70-ish, yes. Yes, but you can go to bed now. I'm not tired. I don't get tired, guys. No, I'm not going to buy a watch. I'm broke. Thanks, Craig, for checking in. Yeah, I stay up kind of late, actually. I stay up late and get up early. Thanks, Emil, for checking in. I'm putting the Bell & Ross back in. I have to clean up a huge mess. Mark, thanks for checking in. I know everyone's signing off. You know what? I should stay live until everyone drops down to 0. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sign off too, guys. How do you not get tired? I don't know. I think something in my brain clicked and decided that life is short and I want to be awake for as much of it as I can. And ever since then, I think I only sleep like 5 hours a night now. So that's probably not good for me. I know. I don't know. It's funny you just texted or typed that, Michael, because I actually just took it off and put the Bell & Ross back on. I don't know. Maybe I'll send it to you. I'm a little leery of sending it up to Canada because I'm not sure Canada might take it from me. I don't know. I feel like Canada might be like, yeah, you've been giving us heck about our bacon for so long. We're gonna go ahead and take that MRG from you. Canada taxes everything, including people that talk bad about their Canadian bacon. Just make around tour the MRG. Nah, I paid too much for that. I can't tour that thing. That was a kind of an expensive watch. Eric, you bought the G-Shock Titanium Square directly from the website? That's awesome. I did get the email and I noticed that they were doing that, but wow, that's crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Yeah, Canadian bacon. What a joke. At least they gave us John Candy. They gave us crappy bacon, but they gave us good comedians. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. I'll put a video out tomorrow morning. I have no idea what it'll be, but I'll do something. So thanks for chiming in, guys. I'll see you later.